Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting a negotiation case study involving the dispute between NWA and their former manager, Jerry Heller, surrounding the production of the film Straight Outta Compton between 2010 and 2014. This case highlights bargaining positions, underlying interests, and negotiation concepts that played a major role in the conflict. The first party involved was the hip-hop group NWA. Specifically members Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and the estate of Eazy-E. They were involved in producing the biographical film. The second party was Jerry Heller, who previously managed NWA during their rise to fame. Heller believed the film misrepresented his role and harmed his reputation, which led to the negotiation conflict. The main problem arose during the production of the film Straight Outta Compton. Jerry Heller claimed that the film portrayed him negatively and inaccurately. Because of this, he challenged the producers regarding how he was depicted, as well as whether he should receive compensation. The negotiation centered around creative control, financial compensation, and protection of reputation. NWA and the film producers wanted to move forward with the film as written. Their position included maintaining creative control and limiting any financial payout to Jerry Heller. Heller's bargaining position was that he wanted compensation for the use of his likeness, revisions to the script to improve his portrayal, and recognition for his contributions to the group's success. Looking deeper, the underlying interests of NWA were protecting their artistic vision, maintaining authenticity, and avoiding delays in production. Heller's underlying interests were protecting his reputation, receiving financial compensation, and preserving his legacy in the music industry. These interests were beyond just money and focused heavily on image and recognition. One important negotiation concept in this case was power dynamics. NWA and the producers held significant power because the film production was already underway and they had public support. Heller's power came primarily from potential legal action. This imbalance influenced how the negotiation progressed and limited collaboration dialogue. Another concept was BATNA, or best alternative to a negotiation agreement. NWA's was to proceed with the film and defend any legal challenge in court. Heller's was to file a lawsuit and attempt to stop or seek damages from the film. Because both parties had strong alternatives, neither felt pressured to compromise. A third concept was communication and perception. Past conflicts between the parties created emotional tension. Public comments and media coverage further escalated the situation. This made it difficult for the parties to engage in interest-based negotiation and instead led to positional bargaining. Even though the negotiation was difficult, some aspects went well. Both sides clearly understood their positions and interests. Legal structures helped organize communication. Additionally, the negotiation occurred before the film's release, which allowed both parties to consider options and alternatives. However, several things went wrong in the negotiation process. Emotions played a major role, which limited productive discussion. There was little direct collaboration, and both sides relied heavily on positional bargaining. Media attention also increased pressure and made compromise more difficult. Ultimately, no full agreement was reached. Heller proceeded with legal action. The conflict did not foster a long-term relationship between the parties. However, there was still potential for future negotiation because both parties shared an interest in the film's success and could have benefited from mediation. This case demonstrates that early communication is important in negotiations. Emotional history can influence decision-making. Power imbalances affect negotiation strategy. Finally, interest-based negotiation and mediation could have improved the process and possibly led to a more collaborative outcome.